the Linville Gorge is called the Grand Canyon of the East, and it's not like the Grand Canyon. Of course, the Grand Canyon it's a fart in the breeze compared to the Grand Canyon. If you've ever gone there, that thing is just immense. But for eastern United States, the Linville Gorge is quite an impressive canyon, and it is that supposedly carved out by the Linville River. Hard for me to believe that the tiny little trickling river down there carved it out, but if that's what geologists say, then I'm not going to argue with them. But it is a beautiful area, and so we'll get to see that. I've never had a GoPro Hero 3 up here from the opposite side where I can get the really wide expanse of it. I've had my Hero 3s up on top of the other side where Table Rock and Hawksbill and the chimneys and all that area are, and I've shot back this way. But this will be probably the best view. I can see a bit of Hawksbill off to the left of the trees, so we're getting up in the area. But this is kind of cool. I'm going to take my objective today is to take a very high quality HD Canon camera, and I'm going to shoot 1080p with a full zoom. I think I've got a 20 times, maybe it's 12 times zoom on my Canon cameras. But I want to shoot Table Rock after it's burned. We had a big fire, and maybe I'll superimpose a video of that, of what the fire looked like. Table Rock went through a big fire back in, I guess it was November. And I actually would love to go back to the top of Table Rock, see what it looks like now that it's burned off, because I shot a lot of high-def video of it last year before it burned. There's Hawksbill, great view of that off to my left. So you can see it's sort of a beaky sort of mountain. When you get more out to the profile of it, you'll get to see what I'm talking about. So, I wanted to be able to go up to the top of Table Rock and compare. What did it look like, you know, before the fire, after the fire? I'm just afraid of what I'll run into if I go up there on the trails. So I got to do a little bit more research and see what the trail's going to be like. I'd hate for like burned down trees to be falling over the trails, and I'm not be able to, you know, ride all the way out there and not be able to go up on it. So I need to call some Park Service folks and see how the trails are, if they're even open. It would be really cool to show before and after of that, so that's kind of what my goal at some point is. But at least today I'll have some high-def video. I'll zoom in on all the various rock formations that you can see from this side of the gorge. So I don't know if anybody has put out a driving video showing what it's like to approach Wiseman's View and this side of Linville Gorge. We are once again on the west side. Now, on the east side, which is where Table Rock, Hawksbill, Short Off, Sitting Bear, various other the chimneys, various other formations, rock formations are called. That's called Jonas Ridge. Jonas Ridge is the entire ridge, and so these various rock formations come up off of that ridge, and they're roughly 4,000 feet. I think Hawksbill might be the highest mountain, maybe 4,035 feet or something like that. And Table Rock maybe 3,999 or 4,000. It seems like I've looked it up in various different places and seen different figures for how high Table Rock is. I'm sure there's an official reading from the USGS. But Table Rock is probably the most dominant looking formation on Jonas Ridge. And if you're in western North Carolina, driving between, let's say, Little Switzerland and Boone, it's one of the most recognizable mountains in the whole western Appalachian chain here, the Blue Ridge chain in western North Carolina. Grandfather Mountain, of course, is another awesome mountain, but it's not really part of the Jonas Ridge chain. But the Jonas Ridge chain of mountains there, very much big-time landmarks here in western North Carolina. So honestly, so far so good, man. Not too bad. The road has not been in terrible shape. I wish there could be like a grant or something that would really come up here though and super improve this road. I mean, if there's some way to even pave it and it not be, you know, detrimental to the environment, it'd be great if this road were paved, because I think a lot of people would come out and see these sites if they could get to them a little more easily. Table Rock is straight in front of us. Ordinarily, you'd not be able to see it through the trees at all, but now today you can. I'm shooting this video 15 frames per second, and I don't even know how well it's going to turn out. I wanted to try the 4K option this time just to see how well it would do. stayed in two-wheel drive the whole time. Now there, you'll see left and right once in a while. You'll see nice little campsites. Well, they're very primitive campsites, but a lot of people bring their tents up here and pitch them and camp out in these little spots. So it's a great place to camp during the summer. I've camped here, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. What happens when you get to this parking lot down here is you just walk down. They actually have like a paved trail, and so it's very easy. It's very easy access. Here we are, Wiseman's View. I'm gonna turn left, and it's, like I say, I would guess maybe not even 100 yards, maybe more like 200 feet or so down this paved trail till you come to the like little stone overlooks that they've got built. You walk out onto those. Now there's some other, so a really cool place off to the left of where the stone overlooks are, where you get really better views of Hawksbill Mountain. So I'll go out to those as well. But I want you to see just how incredible the view of the Linville Gorge and Table Rock, Hawksbill, all those various mountains are from Wiseman's View. This is a place that kind of, I don't know, it's just magical, mystical, cool to me. It's beautiful. So we got a few folks visiting. I'll stop here and park, take the GoPros off.